Attention! All things shared in this video are simply the opinions of the Unexplained Files. The following footage is not tampered with, and all of the events and reactions are unplanned and genuine.
Hello! Good evening everyone and welcome to the Unexplained Files, the greatest paranormal channel on UK YouTube, perhaps even one day the whole of YouTube. You join us tonight at Bishops Tawton in a chapel we've been to a few times now. I think this is our third time here, and we've had some interesting experiences. We've had a lot of spirit talker, we've had cat balls go off. Have we had the K2 go off here as well?
I think we did on that bench, didn't we?
It flickered a little bit, yeah. And around the front half of the church, we also had some odd moments where the motion sensor lights were going off, yet there was no animals or anything running about. In fact, one side of the church, there's a bunch of scaffolding that prevents you from getting anything getting around there, and that side was the one where the light went off. And I thought it was like a closed circuit where all of the lights went on when one goes on, but that isn't the case. So we've come back here to investigate. It's been a while since we've been here, a good 5 or 6 months now since we were last here. So let's jump into this investigation, see what we can find. Right, where do we want to start? Last time we were here, well, the first time actually, the bench behind you is the one that had all of the activity kicking off, so it might be worth starting there and then maybe make our way around to the front later on.
And then we can try down over that bit again.
Well, where do you want to start? Did you want to start over there instead? Because the first time we were here, that's what we did.
Can do, if you want, and then
make our way over this way and come
and then round to the front.
Cool.
He says cool.
Let's go show where the scaffolding is actually. So I don't know if you can see down there. There is a bunch of scaffolding that prevents anyone getting down there. So whatever it was running, it was a small creature that wouldn't have gotten very far.
Yeah, a bit of a drop there. Oh, do you reckon where this monument thing is?
Yeah, this is where we've been. I think we did over there before. That was where I got absolutely terrified when the bell
went off. We can put some toys around here, can't we?
I don't think this plant geezer was here last time.
Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah.
Do you want me to hold the staff of production for a moment?
So I've got most of the stuff with me. That's quite warm, that.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not like warm, but compared to around it feels.
It's probably just the heat from today.
Yeah.
It's absorbed. Cat balls are going to be a bit awkward to put up here. Do you want to put them on the top?
Right on the top here. Stay there. I'll put one down here now.
My phone is on airplane mode as well, so should be no interference. Dim this light a little bit. So if there's anybody here with us right now that may recognise us, or maybe you don't, we've been here a few times before, and we've attempted to communicate with anybody here that wanted to communicate with us. We've put some devices down, and if you can come and stand near us and you want to try and communicate with us, the best way to do it is by standing near these devices.
I'm going to put a REM pod up here as well. That should wake a few people up.
I mean, it's a Saturday night. I think there's going to be a long time before people are going to bed yet.
Alright. It's interesting, isn't it, coming out to a place like this thinking, I wonder if we'll see anything. But we've got as much chance of seeing anything in a graveyard as we do in an abandoned building, I say.
It's a fair point.
I would think so, anyway.
I mean, I reckon more so in a graveyard because that's where people's remains are. So it's kind of like it's a final resting place, isn't it? So some people think that that's where a spirit would return to if it can. Oh, that chills.
We've got some holistic advice for people. This here is plantain. So that stuff, if you get stung with a stinging nettle, just get that and keep rubbing it on your leg until it goes all liquidy, and then that instantly gets rid of the sting. Because I know they always say dock leaves, but that's not true. It's that plantain stuff there.
The more you know.
There you go. There you go, guys.
Educational material. So if anyone comes here being like, you're all fake, plant medicine, bitch.
Wonder if we'll get a train come along tonight. There's a railway line right behind us.
It went by a few times last time. I still find it hilarious, the thought of people just going by on the train, not really thinking much, and they just like go past, see a church and see two lights just in the middle of the graveyard.
Like,
texting people like, you never guess what I've just seen. We'll end up being one of our own case files. That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
The case of the ghost lights at this church.
Yeah, Bishops Tawton ghost lights. There's a bit of a spooky part of the forest behind me there where the trees overhang.
I remember walking up there on my own, it was quite freaky. Just going to step back a little.
There was that one church in, where was it now? Heartland? Where there was the forest, like the graveyard spans off into the forest. That was terrifying. I was...
And it was full on dark and not wanted.
That was scary. I didn't want to go in. And not only that, there was like animals going funny in there as well, which made it even weirder. But maybe we go back there at some point.
So if you're here with us, can you touch any of those devices, make them light up or make them sound off an alarm, just to let us know that you're here with us?
Oh, thank you.
Have I got that on here? Thank you if that was you. Can you light the other one up as well, please? You only have to touch it, just nudge
like
it.
You did that last one.
And I don't know why that would have self, because there's not even a tiny bit of breeze in the air.
Well, I mean, if there was a breeze, you'd be able to see all this rustling.
Right, yeah.
Thank you for lighting that up for us. Would you be able to do it again with another device? Just come and stand next to it like you did the first time.
Move back a little so I can get it in the shot better.
It's alright, I've got the cat ball going off anyway.
Yeah.
I really want to kind of see the REM pod go off because that's never happened.
No.
The only time we ever had it go off was in the place where we had that bang, and I think that was just because it was faulty.
Malfunction, yeah.
Would you be able to light up that device for us again?
You can knock it off the wall as well if you want. Be interested to see if it goes off again round there when we had it sitting on the window ledge.
Because the last time we were here, when we were using the spirit talker, this part, all of the responses that we were getting were kind of like, we don't want you here. Whereas over that way, by the back of the church, by the chair, it was very different. It was very like, it was very responsive to us. Like excited that we were there.
Yeah. I think it was freezing cold when we was there last time.
The second time, yeah. That was brutal. I'm trying to make sure the second one's turned on still. Yes, it is. But I think one of them's more sensitive than the other one, to be fair. It might be that top one. If you just saw me move that device, would you be able to copy that for me? Move either of those devices like I just did.
It's funny, like the longer we do this, the more we do this, the more I start questioning what we're like looking to experience. As in, before you just think, oh, go out, see if we can see some ghosts and stuff, and now I'm just more like, what are ghosts? What, like I know people think in their traditional sense that someone's spirit that's died, but as we've talked about before, there could be things that have never been human.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
All kinds of stuff.
The first time we investigated and things were going off, I was more so freaked out, I think. But ever since then, every time something's happened, especially when it's been like responsive, I've been more intrigued. It's like I've been open to having almost like a conversation in a weird way, or as close as you could have. Did you just sniff?
I might have.
I thought I heard something, but it sounded a bit like that, but I wasn't sure. It was like over that way, so it could have been.
It might have been. I weren't really paying attention, to be honest.
Doesn't seem to want to light anything up when I talk. Why don't you ask it again?
So if you could light up that device or any of the others again for us, please. Or can you make some kind of bang in this area where we are, just to let us know that you're here around us? We're not expecting you to do party tricks for us. We're just asking that you do this so we can see that you're here with us.
We just want to be able to communicate with you, and this is unfortunately our best way to do it. If you would like us to leave or move elsewhere, would you be able to push that device again for us?
All quiet at the moment.
Tempted to get a spirit talker out, but I want to try communicating with just the tools, see how it happens. I think let's just do this bit with these tools, and when we go over that way, we'll use the cat balls and K2 again, and then depending on how that goes, we'll go spirit talker from there.
I just had a thought come to my head, like you see people doing these investigations and they're like, use your energy to move that device or whatever. It's like, how do they even know a spirit uses energy in that sense to do anything? Like, you don't really know what means they're using to do anything.
It always makes me laugh when someone comes on a TV show and it's like, expert of the paranormal and studied this for this many years, and I'm thinking, how do you even get a credential in something like that? How does that even work?
Man, it's so nice out here. I feel quite peaceful here, actually, which is nice.
Oh yeah, I feel relatively calm, to be fair. The way that grave was leaning over there, it looked like there was just like a black figure stood there, and I was looking at it like, what? But it was just the way the graves were leaning.
When I went out and done that investigation on my own, I was by that kind of memorial bit, remember, where we had the woman's moan, and then when I looked in the camera, I saw like there was a dark grave that was just behind me. Like as I moved, it was just behind my shoulder, and it freaked me out. And I saw it. I was like, oh, thinking it was something standing there. If you want us to stay here, can you light that cat ball up on the top again? But if you want us to move to a different area, can you light the one on the bottom up? Please. That's no comment.
Yeah. They are indifferent to our presence. Well, I mean, it was odd to have that one little moment of it going off.
Yeah.
But since then, nothing. Do you want to move over to the bench over there, see if we can get anything?
We can do if you want to.
Let's go.
I might even put the REM pod down here.
The roaming pod.
Might put it right by this doorway actually.
Right, I've put one cable down because the other one just kept rolling.
Right, did you want to have a little call up?
Sure. So if anybody is here with us right now, would you take a seat next to us? Would you come and sit down on this bench and have a chat with us?
And maybe in the past you've walked through this doorway. Maybe you could walk through there again and come and meet us. I just want people to know I'm about 5 or probably about 6 foot away from that doorway, just in case that thing does go off.
There you go. So there's, and that's a bit bright for a second there, but there's a good judge of the distance between you and that. So
Right.
it's not, you're not going to affect it. Why don't you come and take a seat on the bench? Rest for a little bit with this. So we have had cat balls go off multiple times on this bench.
Mm-hmm.
But that was always when the spirit talker was active, so part of me was wondering, is it like the vibration of the bench because of the speakers on the phone?
So if we do the spirit talker here, we could put it next to the bench, or...
I mean, I might just put it on the arm rather than directly on the bench. But let's give it a few minutes with just this first and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Do you want us to leave from this place to let you rest? If you do want us to leave, if you push or stand near any of these devices on the bench, we'll make our way elsewhere. Man, my ear has started heating up.
Is it?
Yeah, my left ear is like really, really hot. Because I felt something like, not flick it, I thought it was like a fly, just went, now it's heating up. I'm like, man. Don't they say when your ears heat up, what is it?
Someone's talking about you, I think.
Yeah, so who's chatting about me?
Probably saying, they're watching now, saying, get your hair cut.
Go on. What, do you want to borrow it or something? Get your fucking haircut. I'll get my haircut at 1 million subscribers. How about that?
And by that you mean like an inch taken off?
No, I mean I'll buzz cut at 1 mil. I'm gonna regret that. So if you guys want to help us get to 950,000, we'll just sit there permanently.
999,000.
Yeah, that'll do. Cheers, folks. We'll see if in 10 years' time that statement comes to haunt me. More so than this bench.
Why don't you come and sit on this bench? Or come and stand in this doorway next to me.
One of our devices lighted up on the other side of the graveyard. Was that any of you? Would you come and do it again for us? Would you hear that?
What?
I had like a shh.
I did just breathe. Like,
That sounded like... It may have been.
I heard something, but I couldn't tell what it was over that way.
But then again, so you are here to me, so that makes sense. I could have heard it, aren't
I'm waiting for one of them ones where I'm editing and then I hear something on
Next to
our
you.
on our mics, on our audio that we didn't hear.
Man, that growl, when I heard that, I had goosebumps. Shivered, right? I'm going to get a spiritual growl because it's a bit quiet and I want to see if anything comes through that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If it just starts babbling random things, then obviously not give it much credence, but if it like is responsive, then that would be interesting. So we have a new device here that you can use to communicate with us. If you come and speak into this device, we might be able to hear what you have to say. Tell us how you feel about us being here.
And let us know if that was you that lit up that cat wall a little while ago.
Saw some like reflection or shadow in the light up against that door. I mean, it could have just been like a fly or something, but for a minute there I
Might
was
be a
like,
moth,
what is that?
maybe.
My legs.
My leg.
My legs, do you know what that makes me think of?
What?
You know the fish in SpongeBob? My legs!
I'm going to do this again because it freaks me out when I do it.
Here we go.
If you're here with us, can you knock on this door like this?
The only part I don't like about that is if someone's in there, they just come out like, yeah, you okay? Fine, subscribe.
Like, come in.
I mean, there's no lights on, so I don't think
No.
anything's going on. We wouldn't come here if there were people inside and worshipping. We're not
No.
assholes. Well, to most people, we're not assholes.
I always get that nerves that I'm going to hear something knock back.
I
Just
don't know what I would do. I'd be like, fuck.
I don't know.
Now
We'll just
what?
look at it and be like, oh.
It wouldn't. I don't think we would react like, ah. It
No,
would just be like,
we'd
what the fuck?
It'd be
It
like
would
you said
silence.
before, we'd go quiet and just look at it. It'd be like, what?
And then we'd probably like just leave. And then in editing, it'd be like, or we would just be talking about what titles we can have and what thumbnail we can make.
Pregnant.
Oh, well, I'm not.
I don't think I am. I did have a big curry earlier though.
So far we've had pregnant and my legs. What are you trying to share with us? We don't understand what it is you're saying. Do you have a message you're trying to share with us?
He fell down the gap.
Little.
Little.
It's just not really making any sense at the minute, so I'm not going to take it with too much.
No.
If you do want to communicate with us and let us know that you are here, stand next to one of these devices. Just stand near the bench for us and we'll know that you are here.
I think I might even pull out the thermal camera because I want to see if I can see. Remember last time back
The
there?
things over there, yeah. But that is an active like field and they do
Yeah.
have animals over there, so it could have just been rats up on there.
Yeah. Be in-
I'm in the trees, it said. Well, you are getting the thermal camera out. If you're in the trees, we may be able to see you with the device that we're about to bring out now. thermal camera.
Right.
Are you happy with this being here?
I want to see like a cold spot walk past you. I won't tell you.
I'll see it when I watch the video. Lungs.
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 I'm not really thinking anything of this because obviously it's not interacting realistically at all.
No.
There's not much to it tonight, really.
No, we've had a little bit with the
Cat ball went off
at the
way
start.
over there, yeah. If you want us to leave, use this device you've been using and tell us to leave and we'll go.
Nada.
Well, I mean, we only have one.
Smith. That's
No,
that's yeah.
maiden name. So I guess it sort of somewhat counts, I guess. It's in our blood, I guess. Loosely. Come on, you're going to have to do better than that. Give us something.
Who is Smith? Tell us who that is.
Is Smith pregnant?
Or tell us who it is relevant to us.
I saw some flies flickering about the thing.
I know there was a few things flying around because I just see one go past on the camera screen.
Well, it looks as if realistically we're not going to get anything more over here, so I don't know if we want to move around to the other side of the church.
Try around the front.
Yeah? Cool.
Sure. Have you got another cat ball there?
It's in my pocket.
Let's have one here. I might just like stand by the bench just for a minute on my own and see if it decides to do anything. It probably won't, but you can hide here in this sheltered area if you want.
Shelter. We'll see. I don't like shelter too much because something could pop round the corner.
I can't see anything. Right. Can hear a train. I thought I just heard something creak round here a moment ago. Got train interruption, guys. I thought I just heard something creak quite loud a minute ago. I thought it was that door, and I was like, oh shit.
No, it's all
But-
up in the trees up there.
No, it's like here
Oh,
in this
really?
area. But right, I'm just gonna have 1 minute with this, and then we'll go around there. So it's just you and me now. So if you, what is that noise? If you can move that cat ball on the bench for me, just to let me know that you're here with me.
Why don't you talk to us? You've spoken to us before. Do you not want to speak?
I took my last breath here.
Well, I did ask for it to talk. You took your last breath here. Are you at rest now?
We're going to be going round to the front of the church in a minute, so if you could just light that up real quick for me. And then we'll be going round the front.
I'm making noise.
Is that you making the noise up in the trees? If that is you making the noise up in the trees, could you make another for me?
Maybe you can bang on that door. Okay, we're going around the front now, so hopefully you can join us round there. Just trying to shake that bench, guys, to see. I kept hearing a couple of sound like wood creaking sounds, so I don't know whether it was that, but I'll check back on the audio after and see.
So it said, I asked it to talk to me, and it said I took my last breath here.
Here.
It said I took my last breath here.
Yeah.
And then I said, did you find peace, or have you found peace, or something to that extent?
We're not nasty.
And then it says, I start hearing like stuff like up in the trees and that. And then it said, I'm making noise. So I asked it to do something again. I don't think I really heard anything.
Because I heard noises around there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping the camera caught it.
Hopefully it does. I'm hoping my mic picked it up, but I'll be surprised if it does. But interesting. If you're not nasty, why don't you come and talk to us? Perhaps interact with some of our devices when we put them down. We're here so that you can communicate with us. We're not going to be here for much longer. So we think you should use this time to speak to us.
Can hear stuff over there.
Right, let's go around the front so we can place down those cat balls, because I want to see what happens when we do. So last time we were here, we did see the light on that side go off,
Right.
even though there isn't a way to walk further round.
We enjoy the company.
We enjoy the company, it said.
Then you should speak to us.
You say you enjoy the company. Would you like us to come back here again? Please go right.
Please go right.
We have been. Right. I was so terrified to jump around that corner then. We've come here. We're where you asked us to be. What message do you have to share with us?
I wonder why that one's caged round. Does it just stop people vandalising it?
I suppose so, yeah. There was one further down the way. Might try and put a cat ball somewhere near. Oh. That was the security light that went off last time. Right. Do you reckon I should put it on that stone down there?
Sure.
Right, that's not
I've
going
got
on.
another one here and I'm going to put it on that window ledge.
Huh?
I've got another one here and I'm going to put it on this window ledge.
Is that still going from when I put it there?
Yeah, I think so. I'll put this here because I'll see it out the corner of my eye if it goes off.
Play. Don't know why. I don't know why I said play the exact same way the device said it,
one there as
but
well,
it happened.
So.
It said play.
Play? Let's play a game. The game is light up the cat balls.
You come and stand with us and light up that device. If you come stand next to me by this little stone by my foot, it will light up and then we'll know that you're here. It's not as fun without the security light on. Have you got a cat ball up?
Yeah, one up on that.
Cool. Cool. I had a bang then.
Yeah, I had something. I don't know where from. I won't.
You've stopped speaking to us. Why is that? Come talk to us for a little bit more before we have to go.
Ahead.
What does it say?
Ahead.
Ahead?
Ahead. Not a head, but ahead forward.
Right, yeah. What's ahead?
Ahead of who? Me? There's a little slug geezer down there. Is he the one talking to me?
He's reincarnated as a slug.
Oh, what a way to be.
The only other thing that's ahead of you is like the grave.
Well, yeah, exactly. I'm not going to go...
Child.
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 Are you referring to me as a child, or are you saying there's a child here?
Is there a child with us here? Surely you want to play with the little light up ball.
Why don't you come and kick it? We won't tell you off. We want you to come and play.
Shush.
Just say shush.
Yeah. It's just
Probably
as bad as our comment.
because that's what I'm thinking. Shut up.
Just as it said that, I had a breeze like rush past me this way. Do you want us to leave this place, or do you want to play? If you want us to leave, you can tell us to. I'm not liking having all that dark space behind me like that. It's making me shiver. Well, if you've nothing more to say to us, I guess we have to leave.
Definition.
Definition.
The definition
Well,
of
I know
leave.
when I said if you've nothing else to
Not
say,
stay here.
I sort of
Go
meant
away.
anything of relevance, right? I'm going to move the cat ball up around there because I don't like having my back to all that evil darkness. There's a nice little divot here to sit this
The
in.
K2 up there as well.
Right, that's all sorted.
Oh, another train.
Train's giving it some again. Lovely.
Very loud around here, isn't it? Yeah, he's gone. I missed it.
I thought I saw like a face over there, but I think it's just there's like a top of a grave with like a grey bit.
Yeah.
Don't leave me after I've just seen a face.
Well, can you communicate with us then? So, because we feel like we're here on our own at the moment.
If you come and light up
thought-
these devices for us, we might be able to stay here for a little bit longer.
When I first looked up, I thought I saw like a head in there. If I point it on the camera right there, can you see like right with above my finger?
Yeah.
I first glanced at the screen and saw it. I was like, "Ugh."
Just gonna hope it's like a fucking carton of oat milk or something, not a head.
Suddenly just pushes up against the window.
That would be me running home crying if the head just goes boom.
I'd be like, wait, I've got the car.
Shit.
Why don't you light up one of those little cat balls for us one more time before we leave? Don't cover the face up.
Got a faint smell of burning for a second then.
It's your ear.
I'm at peace.
Excellent. I feel pretty peaceful as well, actually.
You are at peace. If this was the person I asked earlier if you'd found peace, and we're happy to hear that. We're not going to be here for too much longer. We're about to leave. Do you have one last message to share with us and anyone else who might see this?
I wonder how long this church has... What does it say?
Edith.
Yeah. I wonder how long this church has been here for.
No idea. But you can tell we've been here long enough with our minds unoccupied that we're now starting to drift off. I wonder what this is.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking along the lines of the amount of people that must have come and gone from here over the years and who have now passed on and that.
Yeah.
Not that anyone, the spirit, that would come back here if they'd passed away, I don't know. But
One of the many questions that we will have answered one day, but we won't be able to tell anyone.
yeah.
Right, well I think it might be about time to think about wrapping it up.
To wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Okie dokie. You've
Right.
got one more opportunity to light any of those devices up and then we're going to leave. Damn you.
Let it be known that once I turn the last of these devices off, you will no longer be able to interact with us. As soon as we leave this premises, you'll no longer be able to follow us, communicate with us in any way. We thank you for attempting to communicate with us if you have, and we hope that you are at peace. That's a lot, I think.
I always wait for that to... right,
Back in
you're
the
about
day,
to
that was
touch it.
That was an Unexplained Files classic. That was the old get punked by a ghost. I like to think if we do have like ancestor spirits following us about, that was their inside joke, just being like, wait till he says the bit and then we'll just stop. Right, let's make our way out of you.
Alright guys, that wraps up another investigation at Bishop Tawton Church. It was a pretty quiet
nice
night.
one, it was pleasant. There wasn't a great deal of things going on.
I was excited because it started off with a cat ball. I was like, here we go.
But it was nice. This place sometimes can feel a bit intimidating, sometimes has a presence of like, get the fuck out of here, or someone doesn't want you here. I remember the second time we came here, it felt a little bit like that for me personally. But first time we came here, whatever is here was excited to speak to us. This time, perhaps not so much. But it remains to be told whether we'll come back here and have more interactions. But I think it's quite interesting that the same place can be so different every time you come here. But yeah, no, overall, a nice little investigation and another one in the books.
Alright.
Shall I do my usual iCard and all that?
If you want.
Like and subscribe. Cards. Click. Go. Bye.
Actually, while we're here, we want to give Dawn a shout out. One of our oldest and loyal subscribers. I know you're not having the best of times at the moment, but we want to just say, we appreciate you being here for us, and we're here for you as well.
Absolutely.
You can always reach out to us.
Yeah. You always leave us comments and show your support for everything we do. So we hope you know that we notice you, and we always smile when we read the comments. So we're very grateful, and we hope that you feel better soon. And we hope to keep seeing you around, because it would be a very lonely channel without you.
Yeah, and obviously we've got other people that comment regularly, and that, thank you to you as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We all. That's the thing. It's even though you guys watch the videos and we can't interact with you outside of just comments and stuff, we do notice you there. You are familiar faces. If we don't get comments for a while, we are sort of thinking, oh no, we hope they're all right. And if you see them, well, we do talk about you, so we notice you guys, and we appreciate you very much. And we hope that just by investigating and being our dumb selves, we can bring you a bit of entertainment and light in the darkness. So we hope that you feel better soon, Dawn. And I won't give any of the spiel for all of that bollocks. We'll leave it on this good note. We hope to see you again soon, guys. Take it easy.